reminder, team coaches and all owners, the bylaws meeting will definitely be March 24th at Dorian's at 84th Street. We have owners, all the owners of teams, all get together for a meeting. It's called the bylaw meeting. And this year, it'll be at March 24th, Dorian's. We want to thank them for having us. It'll be March 24th, noon, on 84th Street and 2nd Avenue. And that's where we all get together, come as one. I don't know if they do this other leagues, but we're going to come as one. We all talk, and we all discuss our bylaws and rules, what fits and what doesn't fit. So you definitely want to look out for that. If you have any questions, concerns, come by, we all talk. March 24th, 84th Street, 2nd Avenue at Dorian's. As you can see here, we have the spring schedule. We're going to be breaking down week by week as to which games you're going to want to check out. You're going to really want to check out all the games. However, we'll get you an idea of what exactly the schedule holds for us, especially that opening weekend. Do keep in mind, as you can see here on the website, that the first 3 weeks are at McCombs Dam Park. The following weeks, all the way up through the playoffs and championship game, will be at Franklin K. Lane High School. So let's talk about this first game, the first weekend, really. All right, so we're back here at the big board. We have our opening week matchups. Brooklyn Bobcats and New York City Lions. Tough young team from last year, and the Bobcats, they struggled a little bit out the gates, but again, they're building on their youth against a New York City Lion team. How did these teams stack up? JJ, what do you have?
We have the Brooklyn Bobcats, who came from a semi-pro type of tournament, type of league, that came in young, running and gunning last year, made it to the playoffs. And then we have the New York City Lions, Kavanaugh, discipline, technique, everything, effort, attitude, swag, everything, class. So this is going to be a real showgun for the kickoff. And then the NYC Lions are a young team that booted up, so maybe they're ready.
So we'll see how it stacks up with that transition between the 15 to 17 high school division, which is a very competitive division last year, and our 18 to 21 division. So it's going to be very interesting to see how teams came to that jump. In our second game, again, back to the big board, we have Bronx Buccaneers and Staten Island Bandits. Interesting matchup. Again, Buccaneers surprised a lot of people last year. What do we have on this one? Well, here we have the Buccaneers, well coached by Coach O'Neal, disciplined, one game away from making it to a championship. And now they're playing against the Staten Island Bandits, practicing all year round. Let's see if that practice pays off. What we see in this matchup, which really stands out to me, is that you're going to have a lot of balls being thrown around by the Staten Island Bandit team versus a Buccaneer team that runs a lot of wing T stuff. So you have run heavy versus pass heavy. So whoever controls the movement of the ball more on offense and really exerts dominance on the offensive side of the ball, I think has a major advantage in this one. So maybe the weather is kicking up, especially with the, April showers bring May flowers or what have you. We're still in the beginning part of April, so that wind might be kicking up a little bit, may be hard to pass the ball. So we might see the Bronx Buccaneers with a little bit of an advantage here, especially being that this particular game is in the Bronx. In our third game, we have the debut of the New York Knights taking on the home team, host team, the Bronx Colts. Now, it's funny that both of these teams are our host teams for the 2013 spring tournament. So with a 7 p.m. kickoff in prime time under the lights, who's going to be the team that's ready for prime time, so to speak? What do you got on this one?
Okay, you got the New York Knights. Nobody knows what to expect from these guys. So 9 times out of 10, they're going to come out hitting explosive and wanting to make a name. They're going to want that ring. And the Bronx Colts, oh man, they made it last year, but they didn't have what it takes to win the championship. So I know they're coming back with vengeance, effort, dedication, and a lot of hitting and a lot of hard work.
So that's week 1 on the schedule. Again, at McCombs Dam Park. 3 games, so we're going to go from 2 o'clock all the way up until the street lights go out, so to speak. So it should be some great football. We're going to take a break, and then we'll get into week 2.